Hello, this is Matt with Inventive Web Design, and I'm going to do a part 2 of this video on how to reduce your image size, but this time using Canva instead of Photoshop. Basically, sometimes when you go to check your website speed on a site like GTmetrix or Google Site Speed, you will get messages saying that your image is too big for the container that it's in. A way to check that is if I'm in Google Chrome, I could right-click an image and hit Inspect. And my inspector will pop up. And if I hover over that image, where it shows in blue here, it's going to show me that the image size, especially where it's underlined, that's where you want to look. The image size is actually 400 by 200. That's the intrinsic value that shows there. And the actual display size is 394 by 197. Canva is pretty good at displaying the correct size images where they need to be displayed. Sometimes this can show up as an intrinsic value of 3000 or 1920, but you're only showing it very small on your website. So you'll want to reduce that size to fit in the box that it is on your website. So I am in Canvas now, and I've already logged into my account. You can create a free account with Canvas to do this. And I'm just going to create a custom dimensions image. And I'm going to say that I want an image that is put 500 by 300 pixels. Now I'll click Create New Design. Now I am going to actually navigate to where I already have a landscape image. They won't let me use TIFF here, so I'm going to use a JPEG. I'm just going to drag and drop it on the screen, and it's going to upload here on my left where all my uploaded images go. Then I could drag and drop that into my canvas, and if I move it up towards the corner, it's going to automatically fill the screen. So that automatically makes this image, which originally, if I inspect that, it's an image that's 1.29 megabytes, which we want to get under 200 kilobytes. And it's 1500 by 1080 at 96 dpi. So I'm just going to see what happens if I decide to save this. So I'm going to hit download. I'm going to tell it to download as a JPEG. Now it should have already resized it to 500 by 300. So I'm going to say landscape 500 by 300. Now if I navigate to that area, actually I'm just going to go here and say show in folder. I can look at the properties, and I could see that it already adjusted the size under what I need it to be, so 157 kilobytes. And if I look at the details, it'll show that it's 500 by 300 at 96 dpi. Canva doesn't have a lot of options to change the resolution and such as that. Most of it you can see is changing the brightness, the tint, the blur. You can add filters to it, you can crop it, you can flip it, and you could even add transparencies and such. But this is a really quick way if you don't have access to something like Photoshop or another editing software, you can come in here and make smaller sized images. Thank you very much. Hope this helps.